I went to spin. You see clearly where to stop. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Or welcome to the channel, should I say. If you're new. This is going to be a video on putting side repeaters into a very, very nice model. Cabriolet Karmen. There you go. One of 499 made. It's a import left hook, because obviously we're British, we drive on white, but it's left clean, very, very clean. But unfortunately, I've got to put side repeaters in it today because it's failed its MOT, not having any. And it's a bit of a grey area. The grey, it says, because it's not it fitted originally from factory, it's not OEM, it doesn't need them, but because it should technically have them for British laws, and now it's been flagged, it's going to be there. So unfortunately, I've got to put side repeaters in it today. Luckily, a wing that I borrowed off Martin. I've just been over to see him because I knew he had Mk2 Golfs and I wanted to get a template. And he went, "There you go, there's a wing." So you can see here, I'm going to make a template up in here so I can get them lined up spot on where they're supposed to be from factory, and drill these holes in so they're in the right spot. And he has supplied the right side repeaters, the proper Heller ones that will be on the car from factory, so it will be as close to factory spec as possible, but unfortunately I've got to drill holes in it. So first jobs first, I will be making a template of this wing where the side repeater is. That's my template made. What I might do is I might mark it up and then scan it so it's on the computer, so if anyone else needs it they can use it, because it's easier to have it, and I looked and there wasn't one. So here we are. I'll just write on here Mk2 Golf. So this will be the front, this is the front left, and then I should be able to just reverse it for the front right. So time to get this off and marked up on the new wing, or on the other car. That's my template on. It lines up the references that he's given us on this photo here. These are the side repeaters, genuine Heller ones, which are the right ones for the car. Now's the scary bit. I've got to drill it and mark it and drill it. I got my brand new cone drill. That's a smaller one. I'll gun up the bigger one and get started. I've measured it with the verniers, so I know it's exact about the centre poppet, so now there's no going back. Wish me luck. I'm scared now. I'm just going to quickly change my plan very quickly. Instead of starting with the cone drill, because I don't think it's going to be that accurate actually, even though it's brand new. When you watch the run out of it, it's not perfect, and I want it to be perfect. I'm going to use this brand spanking new 1.5mm drill bit to start the hole. In case anyone was wondering how I'll get the centre point, so I'll show you with this one here. So I'll go into the hole, make sure that's the right size. Bring me verniers. That is 8mm. Nice and clear on this. I come over here. That is 8mm. And I will half this, so this needs to go down to 4mm. 2 seconds. So that's half there. And what I need to do now is, so a lot of these with 2 hands, mind. I've got the edge of the hole, put a little indent in. Again, in edge of the hole. I do this on all corners of a hole. There's no corners of a hole, you idiot. So I quarter it, and you can see. Can you see? You can't really see. There's a tiny little indent there. You can see I've already put a hole in that one, so I can see the indent. And what I can do is I can get my nice sharp centre pop, nice sharp, I've just sharpened it. Put that slap bang in the middle of that hole, and give her a tappy tap with a knocking stick. Got my cone drill in now, so now I just need to send it through these holes until I get to the right size. I'm going to have to step up this one because it needs to be a 24mm hole. And a tip for you, if you ever need to use a cone drill and you want to know where to stop, just put some tape around the one where you need to go to, and I'll tell you where you need to stop. It's very handy, and it's a lot easier to see than trying to paint mark it or something. I went to spin. You see clearly where to stop. That's the holes drilled. I've just got to clean it off. I'm not going to wipe it because it's going to mark it. I'm going to blow it off and then get it cleaned off as best I can. But you can see there is no burrs because my finger would be shredded if I did that. Lovely, look at that, man. Lovely and clean. All filed up with me new files. It's so nice having nice sharp files. And this one here, It's lovely. It's like a nail file and it just finishes it lovely. I'm going to put some paint on to stop any water ingress onto the bare steel and let that go off over bait, and then it's on to the next side, and I'm not going to bother filming the next side because I've seen this side be done. And that's them in. So cleaned off all the edges, I filed them up as you've seen, and then I put some 415 paint on, put a couple of coats of that on, warmed it up with the big old lamp, got it nice and cooked off, put another coat on, did that over bait, and we're done and dusted. She's just clicked in, she's nice and solid, she's straight, she's where she should be. I'd say it's a job well done. Fortunately it's not a job I wanted to do, but I've done the job and it's right for the customer, and he now won't have any worries about going for an MOT and failing, because you all know what it's like when a car fails its MOT. You always worry whether it's going to go through again the next year. So yeah, that's a job well done, and I can take Martin's wing back. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell and like buttons. Drop a comment if you enjoy my content. If you have any questions, don't feel free to drop a comment as well. Ta-ra for now.